Welcome everyone, welcome to the video. Today, guess what we're gonna be doing? We're gonna be clearing a little bit more brush. Today will be a little bit different. Maybe I'll do a voiceover when I'm doing it, but today I'm knocking out from here all the way over there by hand. It'll be a time lapse or a sped up portion. Just clear all this, get this done, and then by the time that I'm finished with that, I'll go get the tractor, I'll come over here, I'll push this brush that I cut down, we're gonna burn it, be done with it, move on to the next project, which will probably be going into that other wood line over here, dropping trees, clearing some more brush, and then we'll have this whole open section from here all the way over to our other pasture. And then next week we'll be working with our animals, getting everything rolling, putting our little chicks in their coop so they can get big. It's going to take about 4 to 5 weeks before we can put them out in the field, and then about 16 to 18 weeks before they start laying eggs. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. Every day dealing with animals, dealing with cows, dealing with chickens, pigs, goats, all kinds of stuff. And you'll be able to see us do it. So stay tuned. Gonna get to work, gonna set up the cannon, and then just bust this out. Just go for it again. Thank y'all.
So everyone, you'll see that I'm using a Kaiser blade once again. This is the third or fourth time that you will have seen me use a Kaiser blade. We're using it because the trees are just so close together that we can't bring our tractor through it and our bush hog to clear all the brush in between it. If you have like a skid steer with a mulching head on it, that would be super effective, but we don't have one of those, so we have to do a little bit of work by hand in order to get a lot of it done in a short amount of time. And it's the most effective way that we can do it right now. In the future, it'll be a lot different, but right now, that's it.
Hey, look, everyone! If you saw one of our videos before, found the chain. My hands are sore. Yep. So sore. We're Gucci Mane.
Mane Gucci.
Oh! Oh! There we go.
Might want to sharpen that.
Yeah, it's been 3 sections without me sharpening it.
Yeah. Used and abused.
So like I just mentioned, my hands are all sore. If you've ever swung an axe or a Kaiser blade before, you'll know that your hands get a little beat up. It's just the repetitive beating and beating and beating. Very similar like if you play a lot of baseball. But anyway, you'll see me and Tristan just going at it. Like, we put in a good amount of work today. There's a lot of stuff cut down by hand. And then later on in the video, you'll see me push all this brush and follow behind with the bush hog. I ended up bush hogging 2.5 acres today. It's a good amount, but it's just a slow process. And I'm kind of weary about showing more land clearing because I don't know how interested everybody is, but I hope y'all enjoy it, and this is the benefits of these types of videos for our futures is going to be so great. Like, we'll be able to look back out on this and be like, wow, we did all this and we shared it with everybody. So that's what we're doing.
Well, everyone, we're making way. You can see behind me, it's definitely coming along. We just got back from sharpening the tools. They're razor sharp now. Went ahead and just hit them on a belt sander. So they are like a scalpel. And we're about to take them through all this brush, clean up that little bit right there that we have left. This part right here, you can't see it, but now you can. That little island right there. And we're gonna fade up into that tree line over there. We don't have to stand on ceremony here.
Do we?
No, we don't. Because if we did, then we'd never get anything done. Never. We'd be like, oh, you go first. No, you go first. No, you go first.
Oh no, I insist.
Oh, I'm so sore.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee. Much better after a good sharpening.
Much.
Ooh.
Maybe if you hit it.
Maybe if I hit it. I missed 4 times.
Like you would have seen if you watched our wood chopping video, when Tristan and I are working together, we always like rag on each other and just mess around with each other. It makes the work actually seem more fun than it is. A lot of people don't like to do hard work, but we do. We were raised that way. We were raised with that sense of value of like owning it and making it our own and putting in hard work, because you shouldn't be expected to just get everything handed to you. So that's why you'll see us in these videos like do a lot of things that a lot of people wouldn't want to do. It's just part of the way we are. We want to show effort. We want to put out and get results.
Do we have to?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
I said, do we have to?
A little bit. Not gonna do itself.
I told you, invest in garden gnomes.
They're not real.
And little bitty Kaiser blades.
They're not real.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Have you ever not seen a garden gnome?
I've looked it up.
Have you? I don't think you have. I think you're lying. I think you're just
last night.
trying to ruin my dream of having an army of tiny garden gnomes.
They could steal the Declaration of Independence for you.
So like I was saying, that for instance, like that's the type of stuff that we talk about all the time. Like we just mess with each other, we joke with each other, we talk about modern situations, we talk about comedy, movies. Movies are a big thing in our family, especially growing up. Like that's one of the very fondest memories that we have is like watching these movies with our dad, and we always give each other trivia about different movies, and that's a topic that happens throughout our work days. And so for instance, like this, a garden gnomes coming out and doing our work for us, like that would be funny, but it makes the day much better than it normally would be.
The last section that we do by hand today, and then I'm gonna go get the tractor and start cleaning up all the stuff that we knocked down. So hope y'all enjoy. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff, guys. So yeah, we're gonna get to it and then hop on the tractor and clean up this stuff, make it pretty, and I might burn some stuff. So just another day out on the farm.
So this was the last section that we ended up cutting by hand. After this, you'll see me hop on the tractor and actually push all this brush that we cut down and then start actually bush hogging. I bush hogged and pushed brush with a tractor for probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. I got a lot of bush hog video. I didn't include a lot of it because I felt like a lot of people wouldn't want to just watch somebody bush hog a bunch. Drop a comment down below if you want to see us bush hog, because we have 50 acres and a lot of stuff that we can actually bush hog. When it comes to summertime, with our crops and everything, we'll be doing videos with that. A lot of videos with our animals. Like, I'm so excited about having our animals here. I just want to show our journey with our animals and with our crops and with our land. So
all right, everyone, well, I got the tractor in the background. I'm about to start pushing this brush, and then I'm a bush hog. You'll see a little bit of smoke coming up in the clouds. We actually, about a mile and a half, 2 miles down the road from our farm, the forestry service is actually doing a controlled burn, so that's why that's happening right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning this stuff up.
So as you can see, I hopped on the tractor and I just started pushing the brush that we created today. We ended up clearing brush for, I don't even remember how long it was, 3-4 hours, something like that. I just used the front of the bucket and I just pushed the brush out. I'm doing this because we cut down so many trees that it left stumps, and I didn't want to shear a pin and then have our bush hog down for a while. Especially if you have a tractor and you have somebody who works on your tractor for you, or where you get your implements from, like we do. They can be behind on their work, and then something that would take them a day or two to do ends up being a week or a month, and then you're out, your tractor's out of commission for a week or a month, and then that puts all your work behind. So I just continue the process, pushing this brush, pushing. And later on, when I'm bush hogging, I actually use my bucket to help guide me as like a sonar or something like that. Not with sound, but to make sure that I'm not about to run over a stump and mess up my bush hog. So start making a pile, and then I just start pushing it actually towards our pond. My dad and I were talking, and we decided to push it over there because that's where we're going to start our controlled burn. So we'll burn there initially, burn that brush pile, burn the surrounding area there, control that area, and then we'll go to the front area where we've been clearing, and we'll burn back to our first burn spot, so it won't have any crossover or anything like that. It's really hard to burn water, so that's the idea behind it. It'll be a safeguard, a block, so we don't have any fire escaping or anything like that. One of our first videos, actually our second video, we made a homemade drag, and we used it to actually clear our fire breaks, our fence lines. So we're pretty safe with that in regards. So like if there's a fire from some other property that's surrounding us, which there shouldn't be, but today they were doing controlled fires. So our property would be safe, and the surrounding properties would be safe. If we were burning on our property and it happened to get out, there's a barrier. There's no way that the fire can cross it. When we're also doing our land clearing, we're managing our trees, so we're limbing them, and that adds to our brush as well. So you'll just see me correcting, just because I'm pushing something through kind of a precarious situation, because there's so many trees. There wasn't just a clear shot to the spot that we're actually going to put this new burn pile at. So you'll see me go forwards and backwards, sideways. It's just to get that pile to the spot that it needed to be. So like right there, I go all the way around just to push it over, and then I finally push it up into the spot where it was going to be. So here I am pushing it up, and then I'm done with that. I drive up, I got all the brush that I could with the bucket, so then I just start bush hogging. If you ever bush hogged before, it can be a little bit loud, especially if you're bush hogging over brush. Our bush hog here can cut through 2-inch diameter wood and debris or whatever. So as long as it doesn't go over that, then our shear pins that are holding our actual blades on won't break and we won't mess up our bush hog. So I felt confident in the fact that I wouldn't damage it. So that's why you'll see me just go to town, and you'll see the results at the end. It's crazy how much work that was actually done today, at least in my opinion. I know, like, if you had a skid steer, like I mentioned earlier, with a mulching head or a mulching attachment, you could easily just clear this and not have to worry about it. It would just eat through everything, just destroy it. But we don't have that right now, so that's why we're doing it this way. There was some film of me clearing the other part of this 2.5 acre section, but I didn't put it on, and then my camera ended up dying, so I lost a lot of the stuff that I did. But you get an idea by the end of the video of like how much work was actually done. It's crazy. I'm really impressed with the work that Tristan and I did today.
Well, I got one section done. I'm about to hop back on the tractor and do some more bush hogging, but I wanted to show you so far what has been done. Look at behind me. Look at this. All that is cleared right now. There's a little bit of brush still that we have to pull or push with the tractor because there's too many stumps. So it would just mess up our bush hog, so we're not going to do that. But look at this, guys. Look at this. Look behind me. Look at all that, man. Just like, boom. It is so nice. It's currently like 4 something. I have about maybe another hour's worth of time that I can work today. But look at all this. Look at all. Look. Just look. Come on. Come on, guys. Friends. Buck and Billy Ray. But yeah, all that is cleared right now. Look how far it goes. You can actually see our field now. If y'all saw our other videos, which I hope you go see, look at all that. All right, y'all. Well, I think I'm gonna be done for the day. We got so much done. I can't wait to show y'all. I'm about to show y'all this, get the drone out, and look at it from a cooler perspective. Like, this is coming along, man. This is like, I don't even know. We did so much work today. I'm so thrilled with how much we got done. It is, God, I just can't wait for the future. Like, this stuff is going to turn out so gorgeous. So let's start like this. You see the background right now. Cleared all this today. There's a little bit of stuff still because I couldn't get it with the bush hog. But if we look at all this cleared. You can see the pond now through the trees. Like, let's just keep looking. Let's walk around, guys. I know we've done a lot of clearing videos recently. So we measured it. It's just shy of 2 acres that we cleared in a total of probably 6 days of work. Like, go back to our other videos, see what this looked like before we started clearing, and then come back to this video and rewatch it and be like, wow, I can't believe y'all did that with this. But yeah, we did. It's not perfect yet, but it is so gorgeous. Look at that. You can see the field now. This is, I'm proud of these results so far. We're gonna end up burning this. We're making a stump ripper very soon, and we're gonna pull out all these stumps so we can level this, like, not level it, but make it an even gradient so that we can have a nice, awesome pasture. And I'm in awe. Like, this is great. I know I did a lot of bush hogging today, so it might be a little bit boring to some people, but wow, this stuff is cool. So next thing that we're going to work on is this area. We have some trees to drop, we have brush to clear, And then we're going to work on this area, this island right here. Same thing, some trees to drop, brush to clear, bush hog, all kinds of stuff. We're getting new implements very soon for our tractor, so we'll be able to do even more stuff. We'll have a box blade. So if you don't have a box blade, go refer to our box blade video. Can you make a homemade drag? And that'll show you what you could do instead. This stuff is, look at this, all the way out there. Used to not be able to see anything. Like, let's walk back a little bit. Yeah, there's brush right here that we have to clear, and we will. Maybe I just won't show it as much on camera anymore, but I'll show periodic changes that we do. But look at this. Look at all that. A little bit over 2 acres. Oh man, this is, in person, this is crazy. Like, I knew what it looked like before we did the clearing. Y'all, if y'all seen the videos, know what it looked like before we did the clearing. But this is something else. You can see the field from back here, and we're almost to the pond. Here's our pond. Look, right there. That's our pond. And now you can see all this stuff, all of it. This brush will be cleared, like I said. That brush will be cleared. This whole thing right here will be cleared out, and you'll be able to see our other field. You can see a little bit right here, but once we do this clearing, you'll be able to see all the way to our other field. So just want to say thank y'all so much. Keep liking our stuff, keep sharing it. I don't know if y'all are sharing it yet, but if you do, I appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, thank you for sticking it out this long on this video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because we're going to be doing daily videos. So if you get bored, you can pretend to be a farmer just like us. So thank y'all so much. Like, share, subscribe. See you tomorrow.